On my local estate, and we are literally flyering these. It's our new flyering campaign.
Delivering leaflets. Now, delivering leaflets, you may not think of it.
From the shower, that's also not connecting. Right. So just have a look how does it look like.
Is that for us to connect on?
How handy they are, because that is live that side. If I was to open that up, which I will a little bit.
So again, this is why my business works well. We've obviously got... Right guys, what's happening? Hope we are all well. Just want to say once again, thank you for tuning in again to Thursday's night episode. We did upload earlier in the week on Tuesday, but me, Luke and George was on a site, so I thought I'd wanted to get that uploaded so you guys can see what I got done in a day. Tonight's episode's got quite a bit going on. We've got Luke and George repair a leak under the ground. We've got a couple of meetings with the office. Dale, flying campaign starts as well as attend to an urgent gas leak, and then I'm on with the kitchen first fix. So it's been a very, very hectic week. I've got a boiler swap on tomorrow. Again, I'm going to try as much as that videoed as much as I can for you guys. But hope you like it. And again, as always, guys, please don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that. Hit that like button. It goes a long way.
So that's leaking down there. Luckily there is a tie wrap on there as well as that clamp that was on there, because some idiots just cut that, bent it over, and then it's been buried in. So we'll get the alkaline clamp on there, cut it up there, get a 25mm cap on there. Job's a good one. So I'm not filming that though, because I'll just drop my phone in, but we'll show you that in a minute. So that is now capped off. We've got the alkaline clamp on there. That is now dead, so we can cut that. Cut that, get the liner in there, get the cap on there, and then that job will be absolutely sound. Cannot stress enough how handy they are, because that is live that side. If I was to open that up, which I will a little bit, that's live there. It'd be an absolute nightmare because we cannot shut this commercial site down. So get them on there and that'll be that done. Right, so as you can see, that's now done. Cap on there, water stopped. This can all get buried back in by the ground workers, and that'll do us. George is grafted. What an idiot.
So it's Wednesday morning. I've been in office for a couple of hours sorting some nozzles out, haven't we, Dale?
We have.
Taking the man, the myth, Dale Kerr, coming to go look at this one. What are we doing now, and Dale, tell us, fill us in.
We're going to have a review with a client, a commercial client, one of our commercial properties, to ascertain what works we need to do and if there's any further works we need to do for them.
So the way,
hopefully get the payment made.
And the way it works, I'm coming with Dale today because I'm the technical side, engineer side. So anything that needs doing, as bits need finishing X, Y, and Z, I'll sort. And Dale's got the office side, haven't you, all that covered?
Certainly have, yeah, absolutely.
So that's where we run this business. He's the man and I'm the Joey.
Right, so Dave, I need a rundown of exactly where we're at with this job. I've got some points that I've made here, and can you just confirm to me exactly what has been completed? If it's not been completed, I need to know why.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So in terms of the plant room, I believe the D2 pipe, the condensator PRV are all installed. We are literally good to go on that plant room.
Yeah, that's all done.
Yeah, fantastic. So to allow to pressure test the wet areas, from speaking to Luke, he'd confirmed to me, and speaking to Luke, and the paperwork confirmed that that had all been done. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's all done. That's all.
Yeah, that's fantastic. We need to find out from the client exactly what further works they're requiring. So at the moment we are in the process where we're about 90% complete on the job in total. So we do still have a couple more snags, but they are very much smaller snags that will line upon external trades to come in and fulfil their works and their criteria before we can actually eventually do our bit, if you like.
Do you actually get a chance to breathe though? Because you're just giving that to me now, your phone's ringing. What is it like at Caprani? It's non-stop in it.
Non-stop, got the electrician on the phone now, so he's going to want to know what's going on with the hob that we've got going on St George's, so I'll just take that call.
This is why my business works well. We've obviously got Dale on a call there. I can focus on the tools, doing what I need to do. He deals, like I say, with day-to-day running of the business, bits and bats, just speak with clients and basically be my shield in a nutshell. It works really well. I've got the technical side handles for anything from your domestic, commercial, your oil, LPG. I've got that in hand with the engineers on the forefront. Dale, Dion, Jessica in the office, they've got all that side covered, so we found that it works well. So again, we're coming for the takeover this year, so be ready. So while he's on busy running the business, I'm just enjoying the scenery of the city centre. So I'm at the top floor here, down Parliament Street, you can see. Right, so back to being an engineer. We're being called out to this job. You see here, the client's drilled through a gas pipe. Bit of a nightmare. You can see where it is here in the wall. So I'm going to get this cut now, multi-tool, and get this opened up. Now I've cut that with the hammer drill. Now I've got all that opened up, you can see I've made plenty of access. The good thing about these pipes in the walls on these new builds like this, they do sleeve it in plastic sheathing like this, so you just need to cut it off with our knife, a nice sharp blade. Just slotting it straight down like that will pull it off. Again, you can look at a little bullet hole there where it's been taken out, but the beauty of this pipe is so protected as well, I can just literally get straight back onto this. Gonna have to solder this one on the wall. I'm not doing it to get my jaws in, my gun. I'm just gonna get some couple of slip sockets, get them in there and get that tied back up. You can see right there, literally, they've been drilling and they've just literally nicked the pipe and aired the gas. So obviously they've turned the gas off and they've got us out straight away to get this repaired. So big thing I do like to do halfway through jobs, like I say, is make sure we keep our work area nice and tidy. There's no excuse, you know. I've done all the dirty work now, so I'll get it all tidied up, ready to start getting this put back together and get it repaired and get it back on for the client. So what I'm going to do literally here is just cut just below where they've drilled it into it, literally, and I'll cut maybe 100mm above, and then I'll be able to get a little bit of pipe, a couple of sockets, and get that in there. Again, tedious little jobs like this, but these muscles, got to get them done. So you can see now I've got my 2 sockets on, a little bit of pipe there, that will just sit in there nicely. So once I put that in, I'll be able to drop them sockets back down and just get this soldered up. So we'll get prepped up now with a blow lamp and get some solder on this and get it put back together. So what I've done here is just like a little POV blowtorch in action with the solder. Again, excuse the camera, I was trying to hold the camera at the same time as well as solder. Just so you guys can see, we'll heat the pipe up, give it 10 to 15 seconds on a mild flame, should we say, then we can apply the solder and you'll start to see now as it starts to run. Starts to run around, I know it's hot enough to carry on the job. One of the big things, as soon as you've got your pipes soldered, is cleaning them up, cooling them down and cleaning it up and making sure we've gotten rid of all that excess flux. We do not want flux eating away at the pipe in years to come. Again, it is corrosive. The reason it is corrosive, it cleans the pipe as you are soldering, so it keeps it nice and tidy. What I do need to do is get some tape on there, but gas test first just to prove that it is all fine, so I won't bother taping it up. So again, just please be aware guys, this video is not to run through to you guys how to do a gas test or anything like that. You should not be touching gas unless you are gas safe registered or work for a gas company and you have your own gas registration card, in a nutshell. But I'm just going to carry out my let by test now. Pressure just ramped up a bit there. The reason being that is I've had the gas on, had it up, regulator's just kicking in now, so I'll get that one down. You see these little bits of kits on my U-gauge tube there? They're absolutely great. You can put them in line and literally just undo the screw and it can throttle the gas pressure down, so it's easier for you to work on. So instead of put the tube on and off, you can literally twist it off, good to go. So gas test has passed. I'm not going to show you how to do a gas test. Again, you gas engineers will already know. Get my test nibble back in there. Let's get my little glanders and get this nipped up now. Gas back on. Again, I've done this in one of my recent videos. Leak detector spray, spraying the 2 points that you can't on the test. So test nipple, the ECV valve. You've just the last touching part and the nipple you couldn't test. That's all good. So I'll come inside again. Just to make sure, you know, you can never be too cautious. I will literally spray the pipe again that I've worked on and just double check it all. Once I've done that, get this cleaned up now, preparation ready to get it taped up. Right, so you see now, just putting the finishing little bits of tape on there, that's all done. I've spoken with a client what they need to do. They're going to back that out with some back bonding and make sure that gas pipe is totally encased in bonding in the wall as it's meant to be and as per rigs. So again, nice little repair done. Customer was happy. I've not had to cut too much out of the wall and cause absolute disruption. It's about 100mm wide by 200mm. They can do that, put a bit of board on it again, like I say, get that plastered, whatever they need to do, and get out of here. So give the old bottle flip an attempt, and it's not happening, is it? But anyway, on to the next one, guys.
Right then, guys, so I know Nathan is usually onto his Instagram, his YouTube, promoting the channels via that method. What I want to take you to now is more the traditional marketing method, delivering leaflets. Now, delivering leaflets, you may not think of it as a massively important factor within a business, but in order for us to obtain more business, which is what we're all about, if you want to grow the business, you need more business, irrespective of how much business you've currently got. So what we're looking at doing is expanding the business via this method, also alongside the e-commerce methods that Nathan is used to using on a daily basis.
So we're just out now with the family, killing two birds with one stone, going for a walk as well as getting the young ones working now. So just on my local estate, and we are literally flyering these. It's our new flyering campaign we are doing for the business, so we're going to get a few of these posted and get them sent out. Right then, so next job for me on my own today, Thursday. Matt's on all day, lads are at George at college, and Luke's on with some oil service, and so I'm underway getting this kitchen first fixed. So we've got hot and coals that come down there, water meters over there. Currently outside there is my external stop tap, internal stop tap with the meter. So the customers asked us if we can reconfigure this pipe work, get the new hot feed round to the kitchen sink and sort this out. So my plan's going to be today, we're going to run these round on surface, get them out there, stabbed out there. We'll just leave everything stabbed out there, so when they come to put the unit in, they can literally just cut it back over the hose, and I'll do the connections afterwards. Whilst I'm here, they've asked me if I can move the water meter. Now again, we are allowed to move these, as long as we connect to the existing main, so my stop tap's outside. So what I'm going to do here is isolate this stop tap, should I say, connects back onto a bit of copper. I'll lap a cold main all the way around, put my water meter there, and then come back to feed the rest of the property. So again, tying the cold main in properly as it was installed, it isn't an issue. So I'm going to get underway now, but you can see just the amount of gear you need to get out for a simple little job. But again, I don't do things by, we do things properly at Caprani. I want to eliminate the myth that air plums and sparkies don't get on. I've taken this off of my incoming main when I've repiped that, and all I'm going to do, put it back on there on this nice clean bit of copper, because that is the incoming main there. Now I know I've put the stop tap there with a drain off and two valves for workable purposes, but again, do I or do I not put it back on, or do I just say, Sparky, you need to come back and put your wire back to normal? But look, I look at it like this, I've taken it off, and I'll put things back as there was. So again, 4 loose sparks out there. We are your average plumber. Pull that nice and tight. I'll get this put back together, because it's a team effort. So again, all you plumbers that say I don't have leaks, absolute bull. Done here, put the stop tap in. I admit I've been lazy. I thought they'll be alright, they won't leak, but you can see both at it. But fortunately, because I've installed the water meter correctly, I can literally just isolate both sides, open the pressure off there. I'll just get 2 new wash-up line and get that done. I'll just put another clip on it again. But freaking hell, I'm getting it cut today, I can't bloody work. It does happen, but again, we try to look sometimes, but it don't work, so I've got it so much from the van. So you can see there, that washer is totally knackered. I've had 5 washers. I'll be honest, I don't like them, they're crap. Them flanges on there are massive, so I don't know why they even put them reds in. So what I'll do, get that one out. And I ain't made to get out that way. I think I've got it now. Got that now as well. You see, carry a little box like this. These 5 washers are mint, so I'll go for them black. I use them on boilers a lot. It's like my little spare 5 washer tray. Should be able to. Ooh, might be tight that. No, perfect. Just rewash that, job done. Again, I could have tried nipping it up and nipping it up, but absolutely pointless. Them washers were knackered, corroded, so I'll get this dropped in now. So that's a wrap for me down this one. Couple hours this morning. Customer asked for a little extra hours here just to move the water meter, so I'll have a quick run through now what I've done. We've opened the hot and cold, so they've gone nice on the floor. The customer will just cover that up. It was already exposed when we come. You see there what I've done there. I've marked out which are my hot and cold to know what's going on. Again, soldered this one with a domestic place, so no need to press it. Don't leave rubbish on site because that'll go to the scrap pile, so I'll get rid of that. And again, we'll just literally ran the hot and colds along. What I've done here is this is the incoming main from outside, so I've just literally bridged out the water meter, took a core main back, obviously put my bond on because again we're a team, Sparkies, don't you forget. Come across my core main all the way along the bottom if you can see, so it comes all the way along now. It goes from a water meter. Now most of you get a few comments about this, but that is installed totally fine. I've literally have my core main comes in with a lever valve there, drain off for working purposes. I've re-washed it. Again, little tip when you're fitting these because of nightmare cat clip, just a couple of inches and a quarter brackets, holds them back nice and tight and secure, and they're definitely aren't going nowhere. So again, that's done. Comes back out on the lever valve there. The reason we've put this in again, if Yorkshire Water, whoever it is, want to come down and work on it, can isolate, drop the pressure, change the meter, do what they need to do, back on, good to go. Cold comes back round, you can see here, picks up for my kitchen tap, cold, hot as well, waste pipes there, outside tap. The reason I've done this, and I see a lot of plumbers doing it, ends up being a nightmare, they end up connecting all in the back of the cupboard. When they do, you can't put the back on the cupboard. So the reason I've done this, when the kitchen fitter comes to fit his unit, he'll be able to offer it up, drill a hole for the waste, drill a hole for them, drill a hole for that. I'll have everything in the cupboard, then I'll connect it all in there nice and tight. Dishwasher's going roughly about here, so that'll just pull the flexi underneath in and tie it all in there, tag it all in. But again, nice little project this morning, 2 or 3 hours work here. Get to my next one now and I'll see you shortly.